What's going on, you guys? I'm doing a quick overclocking video. I told Clayton and a couple people I'd do it. I'm running two GTX 1080s Founders Editions. I just ran Firestrike, just the regular Firestrike, and it boosted up to 1886 on both cards, and it stayed within 42 to 37 degrees on the temp through the run. I'm running a 5930K at 4.5. So we were trying to figure out whether the new update has basically topped all the Pascal cards. It seems like a lot of people can't get over 2126 with the new update. So I just ran Firestrike, got 26,782 with just the stock boost and letting it do its own thing. So we'll see what I can get with boosting, and I kind of want to do a quick video and explain how some things work. So I'm using MSI Afterburner because I have better luck with it. So basically Pascal cards are locked on power, so you could literally just top these out. 120% on the power limit, 92 degrees Celsius on the temperature. For guys that are using air-cooled GPUs, make sure to turn up your fan speed, especially when you're overclocking and just doing benchmarks. So some people kind of get scared when overclocking. Just because you turn up your power limit to 120% doesn't mean it's going to be 120% at all times. That just is telling the GPU use up to 120% of the power limit when needed, as you'll see. So I'm going to turn it to 120. Most of the time you won't even see it get past 110, and then I'm going to turn up the core voltage. You might as well, right? So I'm going to turn up the core voltage all the way to 100, power limit to 120, temp limit 92, and I'm just going to do a basic, well, I already know what my limit is, so 250, let's do 250, let's do 255 on core, and 500 on memory, because I know I've done it. Fuck it. Let's do 700. I know I can do 700, but we'll see if it makes a difference with the new updates. So I'm doing 225 or 255 on core, 700 plus on memory clock, and we will see if it crashes or makes it through. So the guys that are starting out to overclock, you want to do these in small increments. You don't want to do what I just did and just go to the max. So you can crank the power limit and temp limit as long as you have your fan speed or your water cooled, and just go 50 at a time, 50 plus megahertz at a time until you find your stable clock. I know that used to be my stable clock, but Devin said to update and see if it crashes. So Devin, if this crashes, I'm blaming you because it used to hit that, and if it can't hit that anymore, it's all your fault. Sorry, I just wanted to show you guys temperatures really quick. So I'm at 24C on GPU 1, 28C on the second GPU, and then my CPU is hovering between 30 and 20 C. So, alrighty. If it crashes, I blame Devin. Devin told me to update. So we'll see if the update is really killing overclocks on the Pascal cards. Oh, it's going. So we'll see where we're at. 2126. So you might be right there, Devin. Oh, 2138 on GPU Z, but it doesn't hold it there, so we'll see. Just wanted to show you guys, so let's see the power limit. Well, I guess I must have taken the power percentage off. Oh, there it is. So for that first run, I only hit 108 max on GPU power. So like I said, don't be afraid. Oh, I guess I hit 116 on that one. Like I said, it's not going to hold it at 116 forever unless you're just playing a game at that. So I wouldn't recommend if you're just sitting there playing a game to crank all those up. So this is just for benchmarking purposes. I don't usually play games with that completely cranked up like that. So we'll see where we're at the end of the benchmark. I'd show it to you guys through the whole thing, but I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here and watch Firestrike go for the whole time. So I'll resume the video after the benchmark's done. Alright, so it's about to start its last test, but I kind of want to do the video, kind of just show you the graphs and what it's actually hitting while the test is going. So there it's going, and then we'll just kind of watch the graph. It seems like it's holding at 2151 megahertz. So we'll see how long it holds and then drops, but it's doing quite well. It's doing a lot better than I expected it to. So the test is done, and we'll see the results. I'm kind of curious to... What? So here's actually something a lot of benchmarkers know. Just because you can crank up your GPU up to the max, it actually sometimes will hurt your score. As you just saw here, it's actually lower than the last one. But the graphics score was really good. 45,812. Gosh, actually, I have to see what my physical score was. Maybe my physical score brought it down, but we'll get to that. But here's the results, Devin. It held at 21. Actually, it held at 2153 at the most, I think. Let's see here. So 2152. It kind of trying to hit it here. So 2152. It bobs between 2152 and 2160. Let's see here. Yeah, 2152 is probably where it held. It got up to 2164, but it held just above 2150 megahertz on the core. See the temperatures. Temperatures stayed around 45. Max was 45, and then the other one was 39. So just in case people were wondering as well, this is the temperatures you get when you're running in series with your GPUs. So if you're running parallel, your temperatures will stay the same on both GPUs. Running in series, you can tell one definitely runs hotter than the other. So let's see here. One GPU hit max of 108% power, other one hit 118. So not too bad. Like I said, it's all depending on your system and what kind of GPUs you got. So I hope this sort of answers some people's questions on overclocking. And like I said, you can't really hurt your graphics card, because if you overclock it too high, it crashes. It basically doesn't let you do it if you're going too high. I know if I go past 750 on the memory, it crashes. And then just above 260, it crashes for me. So if you're water cooled, you might as well crank these bastards up. Air cooled, just watch your temperatures when you're benchmarking. Clayton, I hope this sort of helps. I'm using the MSI Afterburner. This is the beta, actually. I found the beta 4 works better for me. Ooh, bastard. So the 4.3.0 beta 4 is what I'm using, and that's the driver I'm using, just in case you were wondering, Devin. So that's the results. 2164 was the highest this one hit. I know it can go a little higher, but I I hope this helps you, Devin, and let me know what you guys get on your guys' overclocks. So I just wanted to add this to the video. I know we did my first test. I scored higher with no overclock, 0 overclock, and I got 26,782. And then on the overclock one, I scored a lot less, and that's because the graphics score was higher, the physical score was a little higher. So I have no idea what brought down the combined score. I don't know what brought that down. I was thinking, oh, maybe my physical score took a dump, but no, it's actually higher, and so is the graphics score. So if you guys can answer that for me, I'm not sure what happened there.